बच्चों आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे कॉन्ट्राडिक्शन मेथड। कॉन्ट्राडिक्शन मेथड टू प्रूव दैट रूट 2 रूट 3 means square root of any prime number is irrational, right? We have discussed all these number system etc, but today we will do this, contradiction method. Question is, prove that root 2 is an irrational. Prove that root 2 is an irrational number by contradiction method. By contradiction method. By contradiction method. This question is very common in 10th class, right? And as I will solve it for root 2, same way you will proceed for root 3, root 5, root 7, etc. So let's start this. What are the steps of this, right? Now solution of this. What is contradiction method? What is contradiction method? Before I start this, let me discuss one thing with you. Contradiction method. I am taking one very simple example. Suppose I have a pen, right, and I lost it somewhere, right? Means in yesterday class I lost it. Then next day when I go to class, I ask, I lost my pen. But some student among you people said that, sir, so and so is having that pen, okay, or he took your pen, fine, as children usually say. I agree, okay, fine. So I started my investigation by some assumption that so and so has taken my pen. And during my investigation, what did I observe? That the same student was absent. That so and so student was absent on that day. So what is the conclusion of my assumption? Means my assumption is wrong, right? So why? Because there is a contradiction. I started my investigation that so and so took my pen, and I found that that person was absent on that day, right? So whatever I am assuming that I am finding wrong during my investigation, so this contradicts my assumption कि जो मैंने assume किया वो गलत हो गया, वही contradiction है. So कुछ इसी तरह का काम हम लोग रूट 2 के साथ भी करने जा रहे हैं. रूट 2 को हमें क्या प्रूव करना है? इर्रेशनल नंबर. रूट 2 को हमें प्रूव करना है इर्रेशनल नंबर, ठीक है. यू नो रियल नंबर इज ए सेट ऑफ रैशनल एंड इर्रेशनल, राइट? इफ इट इज नॉट इर्रेशनल देन व्हाट इज इट? इट विल बी ए rational number. Either it will be rational or irrational. There is no other option. Real number is collection of rational and irrational. We have to prove it irrational, ठीक है. मान लेते हैं कि ये irrational नहीं है, तो फिर ये क्या है? rational है. तो इसको rational मान के चलते हैं. Let root 2 be a rational number. मान लेते हैं कि ये एक rational number है. अब अगर ये एक rational number है तो ये rational number की properties को follow करेगा. This implies that is we can express it in the form of p by q or a by b, ठीक है. आप p by q मानना चाहो p by q मान लो, a by b as you wish. Means it will be in the form of p by q. But we will assume that p and q, right, means this fraction p by q is it in lowest form. Lowest form means there nothing is common between p and q other than 1, means their HCF is 1, right? What we are assuming here means it is like this 2 by 3 form or 7 by 5 form or 3 by 7 form. It is like this because nothing is common. 3 and 7, the common factor is 1 only. So what is their HCF? Their HCF is what is their HCF? Their HCF is 1, right? HCF of, or you can say HCF of P and Q is 1. We can also say this as that P and Q are co-prime, or the same state can be expressed as P and Q are co-prime. Co-prime are the numbers which have HCF as 1, right? So we are assuming that it is like this, P by Q form. Fine. Now if we cross multiply, P can be expressed as root 2Q. On squaring, what will come? P square will be coming 2Q square, right? So can we say 2 is a factor of P square, because we can express it as 2 into Q square, and you know 2 P square factors are 2 and Q square, so we can say 2 is a factor. This implies 2 is a factor of P square. If it is a factor, can we say 2 divides? अगर ये factor है तो इसको divide भी करेगा. This implies 2 divides P square. 2 divides P square. Now there is a theorem. 1.6 in NCERT, which says if P is a prime number and it divides the square of some number, then it will divide that number also. Means you can say here 2 is a prime number, it is dividing P square, right? Means it will divide P also, right? This theorem you have to apply in this. This implies 2 divides P also. Now say this equation, let's say this one as 1, this one as 2, right? 2 divides P also, equation 1 and 2. Now there will be 2 more equations after this. Fine, I have to rub it. Look at this. 2 divides P also, equation 1 and 2 I need. If 2 divides P, right, so we can express P as 2 into some factor, right? So we can write it as P into 2R. On squaring, we will get P square as 4R square. Say it equation number 3. And from 1 and 3, both are the values of P square. Can we equate them? From 1 and 3, look at this. 4R square will be equal to 2Q square, right? So Q square can be expressed as 2 into R square. And again the same thing we can say for this one. Let me rub. Right, so can we say 2 is a factor of, again the same thing, 2 is a factor of Q square. This implies 2 divides Q square, right? Or by the theorem we can say 2 divides Q also. Say it equation number 4. Now look at 2 and 4. What these two equations are? 2 divides P, 2 divides Q. It means 2 is a common factor of P and Q. But what did you assume in the beginning? That the HCF of P and Q is 1, which contradicts our assumption. It means, what is the mistake? Means our assumption is wrong. This is the contradiction. And what was the assumption? Assumption was that root 2 is a rational number, but it is not, because we took P and Q as co-prime and they are having 2 as common factor. From 2 and 4, how will you write? Let me write it completely. From equation 2 and 4, we can say that 2 divides both P as well as Q. This implies P and Q are not co-prime, which contradicts our assumption. So and why this contradiction is occurring? And this contradiction is due to our wrong assumption. Wrong assumption. Wrong assumption. So make your assumption right. If it is not rational, so what will you say? This implies root 2 is an irrational number. This implies root 2 is an irrational number.